let me try that again. All right. So anyways, yeah. So my name is Nicholas Lau. I'm an Ambassador 10 with Epic Trading International. So what I'm going to do today is talk to you about this amazing company that has absolutely changed my life. And I don't say that lightly because earlier this year, I had a lot of things that weren't going correctly for me. I made a lot of bad business decisions last year that carried over into this year. And I didn't know what I was going to do. Beginning of the year, I was actually going to go do some Uber driving just to get out of the house and make some money. And then the pandemic hit. The airports are all closed. I can't even do Uber driving now. So I was like, what do I do? I got back into affiliate marketing, just selling products online, softwares, courses, just whatever I could do to put food on the table for my family. And one thing led to another. I met the right people. One person led to another person, led to another person. All of a sudden, I'm on a phone call with Ali and Thomas. And for those of you on the team, you guys know who Ali and Thomas are. And they told me, so I went ahead and talked to them, and it seemed like the right fit. I had a lot of trust in what these guys were saying, that they could help me with what I wanted to accomplish. And to be quite honest, when I got into this business, I just wanted to learn how to trade. I was just like so tired and so burnt out of working. I wanted to have a skill set where I didn't have to depend on other people to make money. It's just me and the computer, right? Me and the markets. But as I got more into this business and I became more part of the family, the more I wanted to help people. And it's like, well, if this is going to help me out, it could help out a lot of people. And during this pandemic, when people are losing their jobs, they're losing family members, they're losing their marriages, they're losing their houses. I said, I have something here that could actually change their life and really help them out. So I decided to start promoting it, and I let a few people know who let a few people know, and all of a sudden, things just really took off. And now, I'm in the presence of all you amazing people, all because of Shay the Goat, because Shay the Goat's on my team, and she's just an amazing person. She's like a little sister to me, and we talk every day, and we just love building this business. Usually I just stay out of her way because she knows what she's doing. Whenever she needs me, then I'm here and I plug in to help you guys out. So with that said, that was just a little introduction. Let me go ahead and share my presentation slides. For the co-host, if you could just let people in when they come in. All right, if you guys can see my slides, if you can hear me, if you can see me, just drop a 1 in the chat box. Where's my chat box? All right, we got a 1 in the chat box. Cool, then we are good to go. Alrighty, cool. All right, so the name of the company is Epic Trading. Now, Epic actually stands for something: exceptional people and incredible compensation. So shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? I don't know about everybody on here, but I know for a fact, myself personally, there's been times in my life where people have presented an opportunity to me or said, hey, Nick, how would you like to join us on something? Or Nick, you should try this out. And for whatever reason, I passed up on it. I didn't take advantage of that opportunity. And it actually ended up costing me. Those people went on to do great things. And I said, gosh, I could have been a part of that. And I didn't. So what I want you guys to do is keep an open mind. Put all the distractions away. No Facebook, no TV. Just focus on this for about 20 minutes. And just like it did for me, it can absolutely change your life. So what do we do here at Epic? We teach Forex trading. So what is Forex? Well, Forex is the act of buying and selling currencies, different currencies from different countries, buying and selling them. So this is used daily by the banks, the central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world. So every day, the banks are moving money. They have professionals on their staff that are taking money and making money with it. So when you deposit your money in the bank, yes, it is a safe place to put your money, but what the banks are doing, they're taking your money and they're investing it and making more money off your money, okay? So what I'm presenting to you is a way to do what the banks are doing. So rather than just leave your money in the bank, why don't you make money like the bank? It is a portable skill that'll benefit you for life. So as long as you have your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, you have a way to connect to the internet, you can participate in the Forex market. Now, it's the largest financial market in the world. $6 trillion a day is moving through the Forex markets. I can't even tell you how much trillions of dollars are. But what I can tell you is that if you learn this skill and every day you're just taking a little piece out of that, you can make an absolute fortune. Now, the Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it doesn't matter what part of the world you live in. It doesn't matter if you work days or if you work nights or if you're in school or whatever the case may be, because the market is open 24 hours a day. So as long as you can carve out a little bit of time, you can make money every single day. And as that money compounds, eventually you're going to get to a point where, like, you know what, I kind of want to do this full time. And you're going to be able to. And now that we can trade cryptocurrency, we're actually able to make money 7 days a week because you can trade crypto on the weekends, which is really cool. So who are we? Well, Epic is a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. This is a lifelong skill. This is a skill set that will break generational curses. This is a skill set that actually takes people out of poverty. I know people on my team. There's been people on my team that have actually been homeless with children. And because of the skill of Forex trading, they were able to get out of that situation. And we have executives on this team that have more than 100 years of total experience in business and MLM. And this is the best part. We have industry leading Forex traders and trainers, okay? So what I'm saying is we have 6, 7, and 8-figure traders that are actually teaching you. You're actually learning from people that are making money on the market. So it's not like you're in school and you're learning from a professor out of a book and they're telling you what might be possible. You're actually learning in real time from professionals who are actually trading on the markets, and you can watch them while they make money. You can interact with them. They're actually teaching you while they're on the market. There's no better experience than hands-on experience. So here's our Epic leadership. Let me just briefly go through a few of them so I don't spend too much time and get to the point. But Mr. David McCovey is the founder and the CEO of this business. He's an absolute visionary. He saw an opportunity in the market, okay? He's actually from the travel industry. He has another company that's done very well. He's owned that company for 5 years. They've done over $200 million in revenue. But he realized that this year with the pandemic, the travel is down. He wanted to look for a different way to make some money. He wanted to look for a way to expand his portfolio. He always wanted to get into Forex because he knew Forex was going to be the next wave. So he just needed somebody that knew Forex. So Mr. David Lisiaga came in. He had that Forex experience. He had been in a previous company. He's built massive downlines. He knows how to trade. So it was a perfect match. And they brought in Spencer Iverson to be the president. He's a sports attorney. He is somebody that's built many businesses from the ground up. You got Mark Sterling. He's an amazing man. He's done years and years of sales. He's an excellent teacher. You got Jonathan Green. He is a computer scientist and a mathematician. I mean, this guy knows how to build. He knows how to maximize compensation plans. And then last but not least, Coach Max. Coach Max has probably one of the most amazing stories I've ever heard. I mean, she is the director of Forex training. She's a young woman, okay? Usually when you're talking about directors of any sort of company, you're talking about people that are older, that have been around, but she's accomplished so much in such a short period of time. It's absolutely amazing. And she has such a great story. A few years ago, she went to a seminar. She wanted to learn about Forex trading and it blew her away. She's like, I never knew about this. I didn't know how to do it. And then she looked around the room and she's like, how am I the only African-American woman in this room? How's that even possible in this day and age? So she's like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to make it a negative. What I'm going to do is I'm going to become a master trader. I'm going to be absolutely awesome at this. I'm going to impact so many people's lives. I'm going to change so many people's lives. I'm going to help minorities. I'm going to help women. I'm going to help people that need to get, off the ground. I need to help people that want to change in their life. Whatever the case may be, I'm going to help as many people as I can, and I'm going to do it at an affordable price. So that's exactly what Mr. McCovey and Mr. Lisiaga were looking for. As of this day, Coach Max has helped over 70,000 people learn Forex trading. If you have learned Forex trading from Coach Max, and if you've made money with Coach Max, drop some fire in the chat, because the way that this woman and her coaching staff teaches is second to none. They teach in a way that makes learning fun and learning easy. They have, bite-sized modules that you can go through at your own pace. You go through her 2-week university, even if you don't know what the word Forex is, by the end of the 2 weeks, you will know how to enter the markets. It's an absolutely amazing experience. So, Epic Advantage. First of all, we have fun Forex training. This is not like boring classroom. When you're on one of our Zoom sessions and you're learning how to trade, it's fun. The coaches keep it light. They joke around. They make you feel comfortable. They don't pick on anybody. They just teach you. And if you want to interact with them, if you want to drop a question, if they see the question, they'll answer you. But like I said, there's nothing better than learning hands-on from people that make 6, 7, and 8 figures on the market. Also, if you're on the business side of this, if you're actually wanting to build a team and maximize the compensation plan, they don't pay monthly here. The owner of this company does not believe in monthly pay because he said it's not fair. You guys have to live 30 days out of the month, right? Every week you have to put food on the table for your family. You have expenses, you have bills, you have gas, groceries, right? So he pays you guys weekly. So I know a lot of people in this, if you've been paid weekly in this company, if you have been paid in this company, drop some fire, drop some dollar signs in the chat. I want people to know that there's people on this call right now that are making money and they're doing really well. Okay, we have great back office. We have a strong culture, as you saw in the previous slide. We're going to be available in many languages. We already have a presentation in Spanish. We already have a presentation for the hearing impaired that they can read at the bottom. So closed captioning in both English and Spanish. We have amazing compliance. We have first-class marketing tools and a strong social media presence. When Mr. McCovey told me about Epic Estates, this was the game changer for me. Okay, because when I first got into this business, I just wanted to learn how to trade. That's exactly why I was here. I looked at the compensation plan. I did like it. And I said, you know what, if I can make a little bit extra, 500,000, maybe even $2,000 a month just by, referring this business to people, that would be cool. But when he told me about Epic Estates and he said, listen, guys, I want to make sure your family's protected. So if you hit a certain level in this company, then what I'm going to do is give you the ability to take this business and put it in your will. You can go to your attorney and say that, hey, if anything ever happens to me and I'm not here anymore, I pass away, I'm dead, whatever the case may be. If something happens to me, I want you to take my business and transfer it to my heirs, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your kids, your grandkids, whoever you want. This is your business. So if you scale this business up to 10, 20, 50, $100,000 a month, if you get there, then you will have the ability to make sure that your family's taken care of. So that was a big deal. So when he told me about that, I immediately changed my plans. I said, you know what? I think I am going to build this business because I like that. I like the ability that if I'm going to work hard, I can at least leave something for my family if something were to ever happen to me. Okay? So let's talk about the services because we have absolutely amazing services. And each one of these services is worth more by itself than what we charge for the entire university. And I know that for a fact because I've done a lot of research and fact checking. I'll get into that in a bit. So our flagship product, the one that the people really gravitate to the most, is the live sessions, because this is where you get to learn from 6, 7, and 8-figure traders. So 3 times a day during the New York session, the Tokyo session, and the London session. So during those 3 sessions, you can go on Zoom in our back office, just like you're on a Zoom right now, but it'll be in your back office. And you can watch these professional traders actually trade. And if they have a setup, they'll tell you guys, hey, there's a good setup coming up, everybody get ready. They'll tell you where to get in the trade, where to get out of the trade, how to mark up your charts. So, I mean, like I said, there's nothing better than hands-on experience. I mean, imagine trying to drive a car by reading it out of a book. It's like, okay, here's the steering wheel, here's the brakes, but actually getting in the car and driving. That's what this is all about. You can actually learn while it's actually happening. You can actually see somebody in front of you making money. There's no better experience. There's no more exciting experience than seeing that happen. We also have a really popular product called the signals. So we have daily signals. And what that is when the coaches are not on the markets. So, we're only on the markets 3 times a day, but these coaches are trading full time, 24 hours, 7 days a week. So when they're at home trading or they're at the office trading and they see something that they really like, they're going to put it in this app called Telegram, and they're going to text message it to everybody and say, hey, we've got a trade signal. So it doesn't matter if you're at work. It doesn't matter if you're at the mall, if you're at the movies, even if you're in the air and you have Wi-Fi. When that alert comes in, you can enter that trade on the market and you can make money on the go. Okay, so you can actually earn while you learn. And that's totally amazing because when I was in school, there was no making money in class, at least not legally. So, if there was, I probably would have finished. So, this is a really, really amazing product that, we can help you make money even while you're learning. We also have epic study halls. These study halls are amazing because our coaches will go over one topic at a time so you can become more proficient. We have an intro to Forex class. We have beginners classes, intermediate, advanced, and honors. Okay, so it's just like going to school. As soon as you learn something and you feel comfortable, then you can move on to the next class. But we go at your pace, or we can go at an accelerated pace. All the stuff is back there. So if you catch on quickly, you can go through the classes a little more quickly. If you need more time, go ahead, because this is going at your own pace. There's no pressure here. Nobody's grading you. This is your university to go at your pace. We also have the Epic Trade House. The Epic Trade House is a chat room where you can chat back and forth with the coaches and get some tips. We also have a market forecast where at the beginning of the week, the coaches will come out and tell you what's going to happen this week, what to look out for, what major announcements in which countries. And then last but not least, these things are not even on the menu, but we have a 20 pips and dip indicator. This is absolutely amazing. So Mr. Lisiaga and Coach Max, they put together this indicator. So there's a website called tradingview.com. It's a free website. There's a free service there. You can go research, mark up the charts. So Coach Max will take her indicator and import it into your account. And what the indicator does is it tells you when to get in and out of trades, where the support is, where the resistance is. So just picture this. When you're a child and you have a coloring book and you're coloring and the teacher or your parents say, hey, just make sure to stay within the lines, right? That's what Coach Max's indicator does. It basically tells you to stay within the lines. Because if you can stay within these parameters, then you have a better chance of making 20 pips. And what is a pip? A pip is a way we count, how we earn money in the Forex markets. Okay, so that's what that indicator does. Every one of these products alone, if they wanted to sell them alone, would cost more than the entire university. And I know this because there is a gentleman that I was trying to prospect for this business. I thought, it's like, man, that would be cool if he was in my business. He has his own business, small business. He just runs by himself. He teaches Forex and stuff. But when I went to his website, he charged more for the trade signals than we charged for the entire university. So that told me that Mr. McCovey was onto something big here, because he made this affordable so the whole world can participate, because he understands that this is a global business. Forex trading to the financial world is like what soccer is to sports. It's the thing that's played in all the countries. Everybody can participate. So knowing that everybody can participate, he wanted to make sure that it was affordable. So that's everything that's on the education trading side of this business. Now, if somebody said that, hey, Nick, you said that, I can refer people and make money. Yes, you can. And it's completely optional. There's no recruiting requirement. But if you decided that you wanted to share this with a few people, we have a marketing system. It's called freeforex.com. So with freeforex.com, you get these lead capture pages. So you can give these websites to people and they can put in their name and their email address and get more information. The company will email these people for you. They'll follow up with them. They'll even send them 3 free trade signals a week to show them that we believe in our product. Why don't you check it out? And when these people get those results, what they're going to do is they're going to go back to your email. And when they click on the link, they'll go back to your sign up page so they can sign up. So the company's taking care of all that. Plus there's a back office. If you want to download all of your emails and upload them, and email people yourself, you're more than welcome to do that. Those are your leads. So that's on the business side. So a little disclaimer, Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. The plan will reward you for selling products and services to customers. So, what we're saying here is we don't know if you're actually going to implement everything. We don't know if you're going to show up to the classes, do the trade alerts, correct? We can't guarantee your success. We can't guarantee you money. What we can do is guarantee you that we'll give you all the tools that you need to make this absolutely work. Okay, we have the best education. We have the best educators. So it's absolutely amazing what you get here. All right, so this is probably what everybody wants to see is a compensation plan. I'm going to go through it briefly, okay? Because I want you guys to focus on the education that we have here. And I know in a lot of companies, people get really into the compensation plan and then they forget about the product. But in this company, like Vice President Sterling said, we're product driven. We're education driven. We have a product that's so good that it stands on its own, but we choose to have the network marketing component because that's the best way to get it out. And why is it the best way to get it out? Word of mouth. Word of mouth is very important because when you learn something from a television, if you see it on TV, a commercial, you might be interested. You might see a movie on TV. You might see a sandwich on TV that looks good, but it's not good enough for you to go jump out of the house and go get it. But when your friend says, hey man, you should go check out that restaurant, that sandwich is so good, or you should go check out that movie. I watched it. It's so good in the theater. Don't wait for it to come out on DVD. Go watch it in the theater. Now that your friend has told you about it, they had an experience, you're more likely to do it. The same thing happens here. If there was a commercial that said, hey, learn epic trading, I mean, it sounds fine. But when your friend comes to you and your friend said, man, I joined this Forex Trading University and I was able to make $150 today. It's really cool. I thought you might be interested. Oh, really? Yeah. Do you want me to send you the information? Sure. So you see what I'm saying is that, when you have that personal experience, it's so much easier to tell people about it. Now, with that said, the price of this company to join is only $99.99 a month. Okay. So it's $100 a month, $100 US. And I know for some people on this call, $100 a month is still big money. And I appreciate that. But consider this, in this country that I live in the United States, if you want to go learn Forex trading at the universities, especially our top university, Harvard University, it's $40,000 a semester, okay? So we're at a fraction of the cost. But remember what I said, Mr. McCovey still wanted to make this very affordable for you guys. So he's like, even though $100 is a good deal, I want to give them an even better deal. So if they like the education and they refer 3 friends, if you refer 3 friends to this program, as long as you have 3 people that are active, you're going to waive the tuition fee. So the $99 will be gone and it'll be replaced by a business builder fee that's only $24.99. So everything that I just talked about, all that education, all the trade sessions, the trade alerts, the study halls, the indicators, the market watch, all of that stuff you would get for $25 a month. This is a skill set that'll change you for the rest of your life. Okay. So I want to express the value there. Now, if you and the 3 people you invited, those 3 people, if you got a discount and now you're only paying $25, it's only fair to assume that they're going to want to only pay $25 too, right? So they're going to go out and get a few people so they can lower their cost. Now, when you have 10 people under you collectively in the right legs, the company's now going to pay you $500 a month. Okay, they're going to pay you $500 a month. But remember what I said, Mr. McCovey doesn't pay you guys monthly. He pays you guys weekly. So you're going to make $125 a week. All right, so really, really amazing compensation plan. They pay good money and you don't even have to have that many people. All right, so my thing is focus on the education. If you like what you see, introduce it to a few people, right? You're living in a society right now. You're living in a world right now where there's a lot of chaos. A lot of things happened this year that really affected people. They want some positivity in their life. They want to change. You have something that can change their life. Don't ever prejudge anybody. Don't ever think that, oh, that person would never do this, because you don't know what they're going through, right? They might have a nice car, but they might be paying to keep that car because they just want to keep their status up. They don't want to show people that they're suffering. So they would rather not eat to make sure that they can make that car payment rather than, give away the car. But you have something. So don't ever assume that just because somebody looks like they have everything, that they wouldn't be interested in this. There's a lot of people that would be interested in this. And as you go through these ranks, as you see, as your team triples, look at this, your income goes from 500 to 1,000. When you have 80 people on your team, your income goes to 2,000, okay? And I can speak about this position because that was the last position I was at. Founder 5,000 absolutely changed my life. It changed my life because I realized that, okay, this is something I'm gonna be doing for a while now, okay? So when you have 100 people in your first leg, 100 in your second, and 50 in your third, the company's gonna pay you $5,000 a month. And you might be thinking, oh, Nick, well, you can do that, but can I do that? Well, let me tell you what happened today. Maybe it was yesterday. I found out today. One of your very own in Nigeria, Mr. David, he hit founder 5,000. You have a founder 5,000 in Nigeria. I can't even imagine. It blows me away to even say that and how fast that he did it. You have a founder 5,000. Drop some fire in the chat for that, because that is probably one of the biggest stories in epic trading so far, that there's already a founder 5,000. And let me tell you, it's not going to take too long for him to hit ambassador. He's already chasing me. He already told me, he's like, I'm coming after you. So I said, that's fine, man. It's like, I'm pretty excited about that. So we have a founder 5,000 in Nigeria. So I'm here to tell you that it's possible. Okay. So this is the rank that I just hit yesterday, was ambassador 10. And that's the last one I'll speak about, because I only want to speak about what I have accomplished, so I can tell you the pathway to get there. But when you get to ambassador 10, this is the reason why I aimed for this position. Remember, I told you about the epic estate, so I can take that and give it to my family, right? If something ever happens to me, that was the reason I wanted ambassador. But of course, I like the money too, because $10,000 a month is awesome. $2,500 a week is awesome. So you're officially earning 5 figures a month. You're officially earning 6 figures a year. But it's kind of where your lifestyle really changes. So anyways, we have a bunch of other positions after that. As you can see, the money just keeps getting bigger. We have people above me, my uplines, people I talk to on a daily basis that are making $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. And here's the thing, this business only started October 1st. This business is still a baby. So for somebody to think that, oh, well, how am I going to get people into this? Doesn't everybody know about it? No, nobody knows about it. People don't even know what Forex trading is. How can they know what Epic is? In America, Forex trading isn't even that big. It's not a household name. You go up to somebody and say, hey, have you heard about Forex trading? They won't even know what you're talking about. So how can they even know what Epic is? This company is a baby. You're getting in so early that if you get positioned right now, it doesn't matter if it takes you the next 10 years to get to ambassador. Would you rather have $10,000 a month later or never, right? So just ask yourself, if I just keep plugging away at this and I learn how to trade and get some results, it only makes sense to be a part of this. This is the only business model that I know of in the network marketing space that you don't have to refer a single person to make money. Okay. So I want to make that clear, is that don't get into this thinking, oh, I just don't know anybody. Learn to trade. Learn to trade. That's what the university is here for, because once you learn how to trade and you get some confidence, you're going to be telling people about it. Trust me. It's going to be on your Facebook. It's going to be on your Instagram. It's going to be on your TikTok, because you're going to be so excited about it that you're going to want to share it with other people. So we also have epic rewards too. We have a ring program that's really amazing. So when you hit ambassador and you maintain it, Mr. McCovey will send you this beautiful gold and diamond ring. We also have a trip that the ambassadors and above take. They just came back from Mexico, so that was really cool. Mr. Lisiaga is about to get that beautiful Rolex, and we have amazing cars. But let me tell you something about these rewards. Don't look at rewards like, oh, that'll be fun if I had it. No, these are marketing pieces. Don't get that mistaken. When I get that ring, this is what I don't wear jewelry. I'm just not a jewelry kind of person, but I'll wear that ring. You know why? Because when I go out with my friends and they say, hey, nice ring, I'll be like, thanks. My company gave it to me for hitting a position. Oh, really? What company is that? It's Epic Trading. We teach Forex trading. Would you like some information on it? Sure. Because that person already knows that, well, he must be doing something big there. They just gave him a gold and diamond ring. We go on the trips. We come back from the trips. We post pictures on Facebook, and you don't even have to be a part of this trip. If you're a Forex trader, you can go on any trip by yourself and just take a picture of yourself at the beach or at a nice hotel on the markets. Put that on your Facebook. People are gonna be like, hey, where are you at? Oh, I just took a little vacation. What are you doing on the computer? I'm doing Forex trading. My company teaches that. Do you want some information on it? Do you see that, you can subtly mention these things and get people interested without even having to hard sell it? There's nothing to hard sell here. The product sells itself. People don't know about it. When they're interested, that's your chance. So last thing I want to say is, well, let me say that Lamborghini, because I know Zicky and Leo and everybody want that Lamborghini. So I always pick on them every webinar. I was like, it's like this Lamborghini is going to be in Nigeria, and probably David's going to have it too, because David is crushing. So what I'm saying is that we have amazing rewards here. And the reason why Mr. McCovey does rewards is because he wants it to be more than about the money. He wants it to be more than the education. He wants you guys to have a good lifestyle. He wants you guys to have the good things in life. He wants you to spend time with your family. He wants you to live life on your terms. You're only living one life, right? So you might as well live it to the fullest. And if you have a chance to pick up some of these rewards on the way, go for it. So how do you become epic? Get back with the person who invited you and ask them for their link. Become an epic scholar, okay? So you pay $99.99. And then once you have 3 people under you, you can upgrade to scholar. Then you can bring down your fee to $24.99. So go back to the person that invited you, tell them, thank you, I appreciate this opportunity. This is probably gonna be life-changing for me. And it will be. So, make sure you thank that person that invited you, because if I never got invited, I wouldn't be talking to you today. I wouldn't have this story about making $10,000 a month. And I wouldn't have a story about having an amazing team in Nigeria that anchors so much for me. Because of the Nigerian people, I wouldn't even be where I'm at. So I'm very grateful to the people that are on this call, that work with me side by side every single day. And I want you guys to be a part of that too. I'm here for everybody. So, we're creating the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community here. It's not just about the people. It's not just about the education. It's not just about the compensation plan. It's about the lifestyle, right? At the end of the day, you want to have an amazing lifestyle. So we have an excellent compensation plan. We have top-notch education. We have wonderful people, okay? And we want you to be a part of that. So why be average when you can be epic? My name is Nicholas Lau. I'm an ambassador 10 with Epic Trading International. I thank you guys for your time today. I appreciate all of you being on this call. Let me just check. I just want to check the list. See, let me see.
While you checking that, Nicholas, all I can say is, wow. I mean, I am ready to sign right back up. How about you guys? If you guys love the information that he gave you guys this evening, go ahead and drop some fire, some bombs, so some ones in the chat for him right now, guys. Absolutely, guys.
Awesome.
Listen, if everything looks and sounds good and everything makes sense, guys, and you want to take advantage of this industry and partner up with us, you can make a better decision than getting with some leaders like somebody like Nicholas Lau, because he's going to take you there. Whatever destination you're trying to get to, whatever financial goals and dreams you're trying to achieve, Nicholas and his team here and myself, we're going to help you get there. The only requirement for you is to have an open mind and be coachable. If you can do that, you can make money in this industry, I guarantee. Okay. So, Nicholas, take it back to you, close it out.
Awesome. Well, I just wanted to have a couple of people speak real briefly. I just wanted to show people, that it's working in different parts of the world. It's working with different leaders and stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I want to introduce my buddy Ashok. Ashok is from Edmonton, Canada, but he's originally from the Himalayas in Nepal, which is a developing country just like Nigeria. So he can really relate with you all because that's the way he grew up. And he is living a life on his terms now because he made certain choices at a young age that really, motivated him to, aspire to have that, dream. So Ashok, are you there, sir?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm awesome, man, as usual. Awesome.
All right. So yeah, if you can go ahead and just tell people a little bit about your story and how Epic has changed your life.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Nick, for the opportunity. I like this crowd, man. I like this crowd. These people are the champions. I would say this is a group of champions. I'm very privileged to speak in front of this group of champions. My name is Ashok Giri. I'm originally from Nepal, but I live in Canada. So last 7-8 years, I've been in Canada and I'm loving up here. But when I come up here in Canada from a developing country, I was thinking, I'm going to have a lot of money. I'm going to have my dream life. I'm going to have a, best car, a house and all that. But when I come here, I was just looking for more hours to work and more hours to work and more hours to work. I was failing and I was failing. I make little money. I got to pay the bills. I got to pay the house. I got to pay this. I got to pay that. I got to pay that. At the end, I have nothing. And I went to my boss. Hey, boss, can you raise my salary? Because I really want to make more money. That's the reason I come to Canada. Otherwise, life is good in my country. I have no bills. So he said, okay, let me think about it. He increased 30 cents an hour. 30 cents an hour. What does it make for 6 hours a day or 8 hours a day? I'm not bothered to count, maybe $2 a day extra. And that's like $60 extra. Wow. I thought, okay, that's then and there. I thought, man, I got to do something on my own. I got to do something on my own that they do not have control on. They do not have control on which hour I work. They do not have control. Nobody has the control on how much I'm going to make per hour. They do not have a control on my time and my money and my future, my goal, my family, so they do not have control on how much wealth I can acquire in my life, so the true freedom, that's the true freedom. And Epic come along, long story short, that was then, but today Epic come along, my best friend, my good friend and best friend, Nicholas Lal, together with our other friends in Australia, Suren Shrestha, we got into this program together, and Nicholas has been helping me since that time. And I'm really grateful to be in his team. I'm founder 2000 now, soon to be founder 5000. And imagine, I'm excited about my founder 5000. I'm excited about my $5,000 a month. Show me some faces, man. Who's excited about $5,000 a month, man? Show me some faces. Show me that smile. Show me that cheer up. Show me that, man. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. $5,000 a month. Me being in Canada, $5,000 a month is big for me. I can imagine for people in Nigeria. I can imagine for people in India. I can imagine for people in Nepal. Like I have a big team in Nepal. So they are one of my teammates in Nepal is founder 1,000. That's more than a government official salary in Nepal. Can you imagine? And that guy is just 20 years old. That guy is just 20 years old. He's making more than a government secretary. Can you imagine? So, what really shaped me to be in this position, what really shaped me, because I was hungry. I know Nigeria is the country of champions. Nigeria is one of the country where people will do anything for their dream. And first of all, I salute all of you to be on this call, because many other people probably are sleeping, are drinking, are doing something, but you guys are on this call, want to see an opportunity, want to see something different. You're not satisfied with what we have. You want to change your life. You want to build your dream. You will have, that spark you have, which the spark you have in your heart. That's what I salute you for, that thought that you want to change. You want something better. For that, I salute you guys to be on this call. Now, what helped me in this business and any business is the discipline, is the goal, is the mindset, and is a dream I have. I close my eye and I see, I want my father to be proud of me. So, and I also close my eyes and I said, okay, I want a sea facing ocean facing house. I want this car. I want to have this life. My goal is to be a pilot. I saw Leonidas on the call, man. He's a pilot, man. So Leonidas, congratulations on your pilot license. I want to be a pilot. That's my lifelong dream. And one day I will fulfill it. And I'll fulfill it through Epic. Epic is giving me that opportunity. Epic is giving me that freedom. And imagine the guy who was just, increased 30 cents an hour can think of becoming a pilot today. Why is that? Because I choose control over my money. I choose control over my time. I choose it. I had a decision that I want to build my dream. So discipline. Next thing, discipline. Sorry, I will just, finish it in 2 minutes, Nick. Okay. I don't know how much time I have. So.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
So discipline. Are we disciplined? Yes. A lot of us, we call ourselves entrepreneurs. And what do we really do? We wake up at 12 o'clock. We go sleep, drinking, get drunk and sleep tomorrow morning, So the discipline is really important. What you want somebody to become, something, but will you follow yourself or no? Will you really follow yourself? Do you want to achieve something? Then you have to be disciplined. You have to wake up at 7 o'clock, let's say, or 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever is the demand. You have to work on yourself. The discipline is the key. If you got to call 10 people a day, you got to call 10 people a day. And do one more, 11 people a day. If you got to call 10 people a day, call 11 people a day. That's discipline. Consistency is the thing. And the other thing, what we do here, how Nicholas became ambassador 10, how I became ambassador 2, how Shay got founder 2000, how Shay got founder 5000 is because she's helping her team. Nicholas is helping his team. I'm helping my team. So helping others will give you what you want to achieve. Helping others achieve what they want will help you get what you want. So think about this, and this is a perfect business. This is a perfect business. You can help others make money so that your money automatically will go up. Okay, so that's the discipline. And one thing, I always want you to be grateful. And I really, really am excited. Every time I come in this group, I'm excited because these guys are rocking. 60 people. I don't know what's the time in Nigeria right now. 60 people on call. This is awesome, man. This group of people, like, I was surprised when Nicholas told me, Nicholas just announced that there is founder 5,000 in Nigeria. Wow, that is quick. Imagine that guy. Is he not happy? $5,000 in Nigeria. I don't know how much is that. What do you call the currency in Nigeria? But I think that's a lot of money. In my country, that's a lot of money. Even me in Canada, I'm excited about my $5,000. Man, that's in Nigeria. You guys can live like a king. Oh, hell, a lot of money, man. Whew. So always be grateful. Always work hard because you guys deserve it. I come from the same place. I come from a developing country. I can understand the feeling. I come from Nepal, one of the poorest countries in the world, but my mentality is not poor. My heart is not poor. And I want to achieve something big. And I want to prove to the world the guy who come from a poor country can live a world-class lifestyle, can give a world-class lifestyle to their parents, to the family, because I know that I can do it. So God give us talent, God, that's a gift of God. God give us talent, that's a gift of God, but we should give discipline as a gift to the God. It's always a give and take relation. So we be disciplined, that's our gift to the God. Let's be disciplined, let's win big, and I salute you again. You guys are rock stars. I mean, what, champions of epic industry. This epic trading, I think most champions are booming from Nigeria. Why is that? Because Nigeria is land of champions, and you guys can do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that's true. So just for you guys, if you don't know, after the United States, the second biggest population of epic scholars is in Nigeria. You are the second biggest population in this company in the entire world. That's how big of a deal this company is in your country. You guys are all champions. And Ashok, he's done so many amazing things. He doesn't tell his whole story. This guy is a world-class chef. He has cooked around the world at some of the most beautiful resorts. He's in the financial markets. Now he's in the Forex markets. I mean, this guy has done a lot. And this guy, like he said, he came just like you guys. He came from a developing country. He was able to get out of that, okay? And he's able to build a beautiful life for his family. So next person I want to bring on is my buddy, King Leonidas. Now, King Leonidas also has a story. He can tell you about, his childhood and the things he's been through in his life to let you guys know that you can aspire to do great things. And now he is a certified pilot. He got his pilot's license. He is in the air now. He's doing some amazing things. So King Leonidas, are you there, my brother?
Hey, yeah, can you hear me, Nick?
Yes, sir. So let's drop some nuggets on these beautiful people in Nigeria.
Hey, thanks a lot for having me, King. Nick. First off, man, congrats to you for hitting Ambassador 10. That's a big deal.
Thank you.
That is huge, guys. I don't know if you guys understand what that means, but it means now Nick's in that bracket where he's in like the top 1% of the company, earning 10 racks. We call it racks, right? Shouts out to all you guys in Nigeria. You guys are committed. That Founder 5000, that's motivating. You know what I mean? That is huge. That's a big deal. $5,000 a month. That's not something to sneeze on. That's not something to play around with, because you are now making life-changing income in any country. You know what I mean? That's literally in any country. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can live a decent lifestyle. Here in America, man, you can live in a really nice house. You can drive a Bentley with that kind of money. Like, seriously, you can live really nice. You can make investments with that. You can do a lot of good things because you're not slaving your time for dollars. You know what I mean? There's a great book out there I read almost 2 decades ago now. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And there's a follow-up book to it called The Cash Flow Quadrant. Now, if you're not familiar with how money works, there's 4 different ways that you got to generate money, right? 2 mainly. One, you either got to trade your time for money, or you got to put your money to work for you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get things twisted with that, simply because of how we're indoctrinated over time, how we're taught to go to school, get a good education, work, and that's the answer to the promised land. And it's kind of not. You know what I mean? When you really think about it, each of us have our own passions. We all have our own desires, our own dreams, and there's I like to say a congregation of us that come from that type of family, right? Meaning, for instance, Ashok wants to be a pilot. I didn't know Ashok before Epic. You know what I mean? This has been a long, lifelong dream of mine to be a pilot. So it's the same with him. So, we have something else that we can connect on outside of the financial market, outside of network marketing, outside of Forex, that we can really connect with, that we're passionate about. This is something where I know personally, if Ashok could do this, just to where he wasn't personally getting paid, but the flight time, everything that he needed to pay to fly, and he could fly for free, he would do it. Trust me, he would. Because it's such an addicting thing when you can actually have a dream and then actually experience that dream day to day. When you wake up, for me, it's the most amazing thing to wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, eat, and then roll up to the flight line and look at the plane, and it's like, I'm about to go in the air in this thing. It's like, this is cool. You know what I mean? It's the coolest thing. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, and that's the thing that really gives you that high, go for it. You know what I mean? Don't let anything stop you. However, one of the most important commodities we have next to oxygen, because that's like the number one thing. I don't care what nobody says, money does not outrank oxygen. If you ain't got oxygen, you ain't breathing, you ain't got no need for nothing else, right? So the next step is really being to that point where, hey, you understand, I don't want to trade my time for dollars. Well, how can I start to make that change, right? It's 99 bucks. Somebody just asked about the cost to get started. Look at that. $99 to get started. You have the potential to make up to $1 million a month. And that price, that one price never changes. And then the cool thing about it is, once you qualify, you don't even have to pay it. That's the cool part. They take it out your commission. So it's like the business pays for itself, right? So again, that's a cool thing right there that I haven't seen across any other network marketing opportunity that I've been involved in, and I've been involved with them since like 2002. All of them, you know, at some point, yeah, it's free, but then they charge a credit card every single month. Here, I can tell you, I paid one time, and I hadn't had to pay again because it comes out the commission, which is a cool thing. You know what I mean? So how we are all brought up, and I'm kind of short on time because my phone's about to die. And I had some bad news happen to me this week. And I was telling Nick about it earlier. I'm kind of just getting over it. My car got stolen, right? Go figure. The car that I bought, I earned Forex dollars with a year ago. It got stolen last week. And I was like, oh my goodness. But I told my wife, you know what I mean? There's a positive that comes out of this. I'm not even going to be that butthurt about it because there's always a silver lining through everything. You know what I mean? There's always a silver lining. It's not something to feel down because it's a material thing. All it takes is a little bit of money. And what is money really? When you think about it, it's your time. And what really is your time? It's your energy. It's your effort. It's a decision. You know what I mean? So when you come across people that might be restrictive to want to get started because they think, oh, they have to do work, man, I just tell them, listen, man, whether you're making $5,000 a month or $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month or $10,000 a month, believe it or not, like my wife always says, even if you're at 500, if you saw $500 on the ground or $125 every Friday, you just stumble upon it, you're not going to walk over it. You're going to pick it up because that's $125 or $500 you didn't have to go and trade your time for, right? So if you think about it like that, and you get in your mind that we're not joining an opportunity to pay a monthly subscription. That's not the reason why you're joining. You're joining to learn a skill set that you can literally take $10, $20 and grow if you have discipline and you can be consistent and you can be disciplined on knowing what your dreams are, right? Because that's the one thing that's going to fuel you. If it's just having your time, if it's knowing that you don't have to worry about paying your bills, if it's knowing that you can help a family member out or a friend out if it's something that you want, that you've been saving for, maybe like myself and a shit going, fulfill your dreams, because flying ain't cheap. I'll be honest with you. Flying is pretty expensive. So, I mean, to be able to have income that's coming in to allow you to do that, it's a special thing, especially when you don't necessarily have to slave for it. Nick, have you had to sweat, literally break a sweat working with Epic so far? Probably not.
No, I mean,
you know what I mean?
long nights and stuff, but I mean, it beats having a job.
And you're in your home or you're where you're at doing what you want to do. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? You cannot beat that. So the one thing I want to exude to everybody here on this call is, once you get sold on understanding that nothing can beat this income. I don't care what, maybe the lotto, but that's a long shot. Nothing can beat just the residual income here because it's guaranteed, right? Once you believe that, there's nobody that can look you in the eye when you're sharing this with them and tell you that you're lying or they're wrong. You know what I mean? That's the first sale you got to make. And once you understand that and you realize that, hey, Epic can literally bring your hopes and your goals and your dreams to reality, it changes everything. You know what I mean? Nick was saying it earlier. He was broke earlier this year. Now he's at 10 racks a month. You know what I mean? I've had loss just this last week. I've had losses since I got robbed earlier this year, man. I had somebody break into where we were living before we moved, right before the pandemic. I lost $15,000 of stuff they stole out of our house, right? That had me really upset. And again, I said, you know what? It's a material thing because we can't take it with us if we were to pass away. You know what I mean? Let me not get my emotions wrapped around that, and let me look for a silver lining this year, and let me keep aiming for the stars. Let me keep moving forward. And the pain from that is gone because of opportunities that continue to present themselves, new people that I get to meet and work with and do great things with, new successes every day in the markets, or just from waking up on Friday or Monday and seeing when I don't know about you guys, but when I do my withdrawal on Friday and then I go Monday and I wake up and I check and it's like replenished, it's like, that is badass, man. You can't beat that. And it's the coolest thing because it's like, you take it out, the cookie jar on Friday, and then you go to sleep, hang out your weekend, do some calls, wake up Monday morning. Guess what? More money's back in there again. Where do you do that at? And you don't even have to leave your bed to do that. That's the coolest thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where you are in the world. All you need is internet connection. I'm on my cell phone. You can have an iPad. The signals that they send out in the trade alert groups, man, you can copy and paste those things. You don't even have to worry about it. You know what I mean? You don't have to, just when you see the profit and your heart says, hey, I like what I see, take your profit out. And it's a great day. There's no pressure, none whatsoever. I mean, if you're contemplating, man, you might be in a situation. I'll be real with you. In the previous opportunity, this was my situation, right? I was like $5 short or something from the startup cost. And my sponsor, I said, man, I don't have all the money. Can you help me out? And this was the decision. Do I literally buy groceries tonight, or do I join this opportunity and keep my fingers crossed to see and look at what happens? I made the decision to join. It was like 2 a.m. 17 days later, I was hitting in the top 1% of the company because of the hunger and the drive and the opportunity. And I'm telling you, that could be anybody here tonight. You know what I mean? Between now and the end of the year, we got what, 11 days? Just imagine what you could do, what we all can do in 11 days. You know what I mean? Just by sharing what we're doing here right now. There's a lot of opportunity that's recently presented itself, that anybody can literally take advantage of. It doesn't matter where you're at. All you have to do is, look yourself in the mirror, get serious about it, and get to work. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. It's just a simple decision. And I mean, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna make money. Let's not be shy about it, because I know Nick's here for the dollars. I'm here for the dollars. The Strick's here for the dollars. I'm here, you know what I mean? So let's not be shy about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what we need in order to have a brighter tomorrow. It's what we all can use to get through this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the fact. It's not just here in Florida. It's not just in Texas. It ain't just in Canada. It ain't just in Nepal. It ain't just in Nigeria. This thing is all around the globe. You know what I mean? So there's opportunity. Every 7-point-something billion people, you know what I mean, that we can reach out to. Just put your hand out and just say hi to somebody, and let's take it to the next level. You guys in Nigeria are hungry. I'm reaching out to my folks out there, because I got teammates from previous opportunities that are there that I want to bring them on board, seeing how you guys are growing, man. And I'm telling you, once this thing is over, I want to go out to Nigeria and boots on ground and work with you guys, because this is by far the best opportunity I've seen. The leadership, David McCovey, Mark Sterling, Spencer Iverson, these guys are chief. They're the real chiefs. They're guys that you want to learn from, you want to earn with and grow with. So Nick, I got to take off here, Nick, because I got a couple things I need to head off. My phone's about to die and I got to go pick up a car.
I appreciate
man,
that.
Thanks for the opportunity. You guys, let's get started. Seriously, let's get started. Reach out to myself, Ashok, Nick. If you got any questions at all, let's get them answered and let's get you on board. All right, guys?
All right. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. You have a great day.
All right. You too. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. So I have one more speaker. I have a friend, and I really want him to speak. I want you guys to hear from him. So, Leslie, are you there?
I'm here.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Let me just put my...
No problem. So let me just give a little background, everybody. Leslie is one of my good friends. He's been working with me for several years now. Anytime I have a product or promotion or something I'm working on, he's always there to lend his support. It's like, Nick, whatever you're doing, I'm going to be there for you. I told him, I said, Leslie, I said, this is the one. I said, Epic is going to be the one. I said, this is the one. I'm going to have a breakthrough. I'm going to succeed. He's been supporting me every step of the way. Whenever I feel down, he lifts me up. He's almost like my other dad. He's always there for me. So I really appreciate him and everything that he does for me. So Mr. Leslie, can you please tell us people a little bit about yourself and how this business has changed things for you?
Okay, thanks, Nicholas. Thank you for having me on this call. First of all, I want to give it back to you for that lovely presentation as usual. I mean, you come across so clearly. I don't see anybody not understanding of what you talk about when you do present. So, and congratulations on your Ambassador 10. That's a big milestone. You deserve it. You've helped me and a lot of people, and you work your, I shouldn't say the word BUTT off, but you deserve it. So salute to you. Yeah, I think most of it has been said by Ashok and King Leonidas about what I was going to say. But all I can say is network marketing. Let's talk about that for just for a few seconds here. I don't want to take people's time. I was introduced to this concept back in 1984, and that was 36 years ago. And I remember my son was born that year, and I fell in love with the concept is because the person who was presenting said, billionaire Paul Getty said it the best. He said, I rather earn 1% of 100 people than 100% of my own. And I thought network marketing was the way to go. And I love the concept. And he even said to us, he said, the only thing that's residual in your life right now is your bills that you get every month. Because they keep coming every month, no matter what. Whether you have the money or you don't have the money, they keep coming consistently. And he says, what better way to earn residual income by joining an opportunity? And to fast forward 36 years later, I've done so many companies, products, services, and whatever. And you got to a point where you join another company, you're thinking that's the best one. Then you join another one, you think that's the best one. And for the last 8 years, I had nothing to do with network marketing, and so I got involved with affiliate marketing I think it was last year, and then I got the opportunity to meet Nicholas Lal, and we've become good friends. And then this year he told me about Epic, and I said, and then he told me it's network marketing and, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. He said, but look at it this way, Leslie. He says, you can join the company and learn how to trade. And then I thought to myself, he even said to me, he says, you will learn a skill set that you can take with you for the rest of your life, and you can teach it to your kids, and they can teach their kids. And I thought, wow, that's true. Because all the companies that I got involved in the past were all products and services. And and as long as you sold those products or sold the services, you would make money. And here with Epic, I'm thinking I can make as little as $100 if I want, and I can make as much as I want. There's no limit, provided I learn how to trade. And we're learning from the best traders that we have on this planet. I'll tell you, the 6, 7, 8 figures traders. And like Nicholas said, you go to university, you spend 40,000 for a semester. And I'm thinking $100. We've just blown away $100 here and there, on something that I've seen people buy the Xbox 500 that costs like $600. What do we do with that? We play, and then after some time it gets downgraded. Then another one comes out in the market. We buy that one as well. But does it give us any money? No, it doesn't. And I thought to myself, $100, this must be a joke. And then I got introduced to the company, met, when I say met, I got introduced to all the founders via the Zoom call and all the webinars that we've had. And I said, wow, what a great leadership that we have, including Nicholas and Ali and Thomas and, all the top leaders like Aaron and Damon, who hope you will meet someday, hopefully. But then I'm learning to trade, and I've made money because it's a copy and paste. And if you can copy and paste and with the signal that you get, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't even have to do the work. I don't even have to leave the house to attend a meeting like I used to do in the previous companies. And with the pandemic now, a lot of people are looking for opportunities, and for you people in Nigeria, I mean, come on. I like Ashok said, I take my hats off and salute to you guys for being on this call. You could have been doing something different. So don't take this lightly. Get on board. Look at this. You'll be learning how to trade like I am. I didn't know anything about trading until somebody said to me, Leslie, your money is being used by the banks to trade. Instead of using their own money, they're using your money. How about you learning how to trade using your own money? And I said, wow, I didn't know that. And he said, now you know. What are you going to do about it? And like Nicholas said, 77% of that is being captured by the banks. We have 23%, and we're talking of trillions of dollars. If I can get just a 0.0001% of that, I'm happy. And we're talking of trillions of dollars, not billions. It's like I was telling somebody the other day. Just imagine there are 7 billion people on the planet. If every one of them just gave 1 cent and put into your account, I mean, in reality, it won't happen. But let's assume it did. Imagine how much money you would have made. And in this business, in this epic journey that we're in, we're all as a family, but just one big community helping one another, like Nicholas Lal and Marianne and Ashok, and we all as a team, as a family, we want to see each other excel. And And I've not looked back. And I thought, wow, like even if this, the other companies, they could come around and, you'd be part of it and you make money and you hit a position and then you make that money and then you hit another position, you make that money. That's all great. But if the company is not around, and so how do you promote their products? You're done. Then you have to look for another opportunity to join, you know. And I didn't want to do that not because of network marketing. I love the concept of network marketing. It's just that I couldn't find the right company to be part of. Like somebody said to me one time, Leslie, he says, look at it this way. Network marketing is a road that's paved for us. It depends on which vehicle are you driving on that paved road. To name a few, it could be ACN, could be Amway, could be all these big companies. And I'm not putting them down. I'm not putting them down at all in one way or the other. They're all great companies in their own way. But I don't want to be selling knives and potions and lotions to people when I can learn epic trading from the comfort of my own home without having to leave my home and make money. And the limit is, the sky is the limit. You make as much as you want or you make as little as you want. So for people on this call, don't take this lightly. Get on board. You're listening to a 64-year-old man who's been around for some time. And I'm telling you, there is nothing better than Epic out there. Trust me. Epic is the way to go. Join for $100 a month. And like Nicholas said, you find your three, and then the scholarship fees are waived. And you just learn in your own comfort whenever you can, 1 hour here, 1 hour there, and then copy and paste the signals. And that's it. You start making money. And anyway, that's all I have to say, Nicholas. But thank you once again for showing me this opportunity and being a good friend that you are.
That was amazing. Thank you very much. Hey, everybody, drop some fire in for Ashok, Leslie, King Leonidas, Rashila. We have some amazing leaders on this team, amazing speakers. They come from all different walks of life. I just wanted to share some people on my team with you so you can see that, there's other people out there that are promoting this business. Leslie's going to be building a team in Nigeria. Okay. Marianne's going to be building a team in Nigeria. This is all under the umbrella of Shay the goat, So she's an amazing leader, and she breeds so much like excitement and so much passion into this team. So what I want to do now is hand it over to Mr. Ziki. He's the one that helped put this event together every week. He's the guy that's always with me. You know how I know who's going to be the biggest leaders on my team? It's the one that bothered me the most. And man, Ziki bothers me all. No, just kidding. I'm just playing Ziki.
Yeah. That's good. That was very, very cool.
Go ahead and close this out.
That was so good. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you. We all appreciate you. Thank you very much for the presentations and the inspiration. So basically what I'm going to tell you, because I think I have some corpers here, Nigerian service corps on this, corp members on this call right now. So basically I'm just going to give you an insight to what the federal government, what the Nigerian government is doing to us, or to what the government is doing. So basically they make us go to school from the daycare to the university level, all paying all those money, those big funds. Like in the final year in the secondary school now, you pay at least 200,000 for an average school, 200,000. And just to graduate from all those, finish that education, and then tells you they are going to pay you 30 something, if not because they just increased that payment recently. They were paying as low as 18,000 naira. Like, what the government is practically doing is entrapping everyone to the reasoning of becoming an employee and not an employer. Everybody can't be rich. Everybody can't be rich. That's just the one basic fact. But I would like you to single yourself out. Be the ones that are going to employ your members, the ones that are going to employ those ones that are lucky to get this opportunity. Be the ones that are going to make the change. That is why we remain poor. If we don't change our mindsets, if we don't get financially literate, if we don't gain the financial literacy, then we can't grow. The country can't grow, because we all stick to becoming an employee. We all stick to getting paid from someone. And Epic Trading is giving you an opportunity to actually earn by yourself, to actually be in control of your finances to actually determine what you can actually earn by yourself. I mean, what else would you ask for? Like, what else would we ask for? Let us come in. Like, you really don't need to sleep on these guys. Leave out this 30. They are paying us less than $100. Who does that? I've been paid all those fees over the years, over the school years, and now you tell me I finished school of over man, give him $100 at the end of the month. Like, as a salary, does that foot for my bills? Like $100? No. That is the reasoning I want you all to step out of. Please step out of that reasoning. Step out of the reasoning of becoming an employee. You can be the employer. Look at the likes of Dangote. Look at these big men. They were the ones that didn't go to school. They stepped there. They came of that bracket. They went after the money full time. I'm not saying you should drop out from school. I'm not saying you should drop out from the educational sector. But do something different. Do something that is going to set you out. Do something that that God will use you to answer people's prayers. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. A lot of people, like Nick and Ambassador 10, he will forever be grateful to Ali Saleh for bringing him into the company. Ali Saleh was the answer to Nick's prayers. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So put yourself in a position where God will use you to answer people's prayer. That is what I would like to tell you guys. So please get back to the person we've spent a lot of time. So I wouldn't like us to stay much longer. So please get back to the person who, and again, sorry, for my team, if you know you are copper here, we've got discounts for you guys. You know how hard things are in the country, but the discount is limited though. So please rush back to the group, send the DM to either any of the admins. Please don't talk to any person other than the admins, please. So we've got some discounts for you. Let's get back to the group and let's get the ball rolling, please. Let's get things started. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Rashila. Thank you, Leonardo. Thank you, everybody. You've done a really, really great job for us this evening. Thank you very much. So I'm going to drop it off for Nick to actually finish everything now. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I actually have to jump on another call now. So you all have a beautiful evening. Please get back to the person that invited you to this webinar and get plugged in. This will actually change your life. Let's just think about this. I know it's $100 a month, but let's think about this. If you learn how to trade and you can make $10 a day, you're going to actually make double what it costs. And then you're going to take your extra $100 and you're going to trade next month. And you're going to keep growing it. And you're going to keep growing it. And then while you get some results, you're going to tell a few friends about it. And then your fee is going to go from $100 to $25. And then after you have 10 people on your team, you're not even paying the company anymore. The company is paying you now. So just imagine that. So all you have to do is get plugged in. The longer you wait, the longer it'll take things to happen. Okay. So do what you got to do to get plugged in if this is something you really want to do. Like Leslie was saying, this is the skill set that you can build from your home. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Work on your skill set. After you work on your skill set, invite a few friends. That's all you got to do. All right, everybody. Have a good evening. My name is Nicholas Lau. I'm Ambassador 10 from Dallas, Texas. I appreciate your time. You all have a beautiful evening. Look me up on Facebook if you need, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you very much, Nick.